HMS Penelope Association. Brilliant, I know it. It goes downhill from now on. Don't worry about it. Are you all having a good time?
Yeah.
What are you doing? As you probably know, I'm not from around these parts. I come from a little place called Wedlock. I was actually born just outside. Pardon? That's it. If you want to be in the show, come to rehearsals, alright? Okay. Right, as I said last night, I had a bit of an unhappy childhood. I wasn't wanted as a kid. No, I wasn't. My mother actually asked the doctor for a termination. And he said, no, you can't. She said, why not? Because he's taking this 11 plus next week. Just the same, I mean, we had a soup factory at the top of our road. It burst its tanks, and all the soup came down the road. I rushed indoors. All I could find was a colander and a fork. That's all I could find. Sad, isn't it? But the marriage is not much better. When we got married, the vicar said, do you take this woman for better or for worse? I said, I'll take it for better. She couldn't get any bloody worse. So he said to me, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? I said, I do. And he lifted her veil so she could respond, and he said, I'll ask you again. Got up to the honeymoon, to the bedroom, and we, the normal things you do when you go on your honeymoon, like read the paper and things like that. Anyway, I went to the bathroom, get ready, came back out, and there she was, lying on the bed in a see-through nightie. You could see everything, jogging bottoms put over the bloody lot. Nothing to give Terry Wakes the shakes it was, I tell you. And I went over to bed, she said, I've got something to tell you. I said, what's that? She said, I've kept myself for you. I said, what do you mean? She said, I'm a virgin. I said, good God. I put my boots on, my trousers on, shirt on, out, down the hotel, out through the door, down the road, across Tesco's car park, round the corner, over the roundabout, through the field, went back to our own house. Mother answered the door. She said, what are you doing here on your honeymoon night? I said, Mum, she's just told me she's a virgin. She said, you've done right to come home, son. If she's not good enough for the boys in the village, she's not bloody good enough for you. We went to see a couple of old boys in hospital, a couple of old veterans. And we went in the hospital there, and there were opposite beds opposite the ward. And the first one, he's going, George, me, George. Fred, me, oh Fred. 86, mate. I'm 86. 90, just got 90, mate. Doing all right, 90. We'll get everybody exercise here. This is cancer. Hey, Aquarius. Went to remembrance service at Cenotaph, and it's one of those days, bright November day, the sun was shining through the leaves, a little rustle from the leaves, a murmur of people around the memorial. And across from one side was a veteran coming across, his medals glinting in the sunlight, and the other side was another chap coming across. And the first one, he walked across like that. And the other one's coming across. And they got to the middle, and they stopped, and the crowd hushed. They stood by the memorial, they shook hands. The first one goes, shrapnel, Normandy Beach. The other one goes, dog shit in the car park. Now I said last night, I'll tell you the story about Lady Penelope. You saw the model of her, the fact that she was presented to the ship. In June 1967, she came to the ship. I was working on some sonar equipment for AUWE. We had a head under some equipment. A seaman come, stuck his head round the corner. Have you heard the latest buzz? No, what's that? There's a bloke coming down to give the old man a puppet. The response was, and? No, that's the buzz. Someone's going to come down and give the old man a puppet. Some bloke said, is there an extra can involved? No, don't get any more beer issued. Well then, what's for Oscar? And that was it. And we didn't know for 3 days after that, it had actually been that Lady Penelope that presented. Skip ahead a number of years, and I took a group of people around the trophy centre at Portsmouth, and there's millions of pounds worth of gold and silver and relics and stuff in there. And right in the middle, there's Lady Penelope standing there in her little case. Ah, right, we've now found her. So I took a picture, thought no more of it. Then on our wonderful Facebook, somebody put on there, let's turn this down, it's getting a bit deafening. Someone put on Facebook, I think it was on the Penelope one, anybody know what happened to Lady Penelope? So I put a picture on, do better than that, here's a picture, this is where she is. Now the Trophy Centre had told us that they'd taken it to the Antiques Roadshow, and Antiques Roadshow said it's not an original one, and the Lieutenant Commander who ran the Trophy Centre said it's not an original one because she can't scratch her arse. This is what he said, basically because it's not articulated. So they put it down as just a model that was used as a publicity shot. So I put this little bit of information on the Facebook, and the bloke came back and said, oh no it is, I repaired it. So I said, I've got to find the story. And it turns out he's one of our association members. And this is what he wrote back. Story goes, when I was at Killick on board in 83, I remember being down the RP's mess, bolted to a beer fridge. Move on a couple of years when I returned after completing PO's course, she had gone and was locked away in the wardrobe baggage store. By this time she was just a collapsed, broken, floppy doll, but had to be kept on board as she was on the PO steward's PLR. We were down south again when her whereabouts came up in a conversation. At that time the PO's mess had an empty corner in the lounge area, and I thought it would be I could put her together and mount her in the corner of as a trophy, being a Thunderbird fan and all that, and also on the PO steward could keep an eye on her. Retrieved her from the baggage store and she was in a right mess. Took her down to the SCR and first cleaned the display case. Next stripped her and found she was held together with ice cream sticks and Pusser's maskers. Some repairs had been made over the years, Jack style. Once I cleaned off previous repairs and other signs of abuse, found out that she is a static model with no joints for articulation, as you point out, made by hand over a wire frame. Jack over the years has tried to articulate it into different positions. I'm sure I don't understand that one at all. To put her body together, I used a chemical metal putty borrowed from the Wafoos. 2-part stuff that you mix together and model it. Tried to get figure back to original position and used some acrylic paint to touch up the face. My fingerprints are probably still in the putty. Now the dress, or should it be catsuit, 60s. Give it a good Dobie and iron and sew back on the sequins. Did that mostly at night so as not to get seen sewing sequins. Took around 2 weeks to put her back together. Cut a hoofing great hole in the formica in the mess and asked the lamp tramps to rig up some backlights with a switch and proudly mounted her in the corner. Next day, the Zippo lighter in one hand and a fag in the other hand appeared. Frigging Jack. Well, it was another word there, but... Left Penny in 89 and she was still in the mess when I left. And that's from Mick Loynes, who was on board, a member of our association. And if I showed this to the Lieutenant Commander of the Trophy Centre, and he said, don't believe it, come with me. Went in there and he ripped the top off, unceremoniously pulled her clothing up, and there's all this stuff with his thumbprints all over it. And now that email is an official naval record that goes with that model. That's the story. It was totally mullered. Right, you've all got quizzes on there. Dead easy. It's catchphrase, you write down what you see, and that's all there is to it. Don't think we got a prize for that, have we? No, we haven't got a prize. We might find something a bit later on. You are? You can have a couple. I'll give you a couple later on.
What should I put them without racking me bloody brains?
I'll do this bit on my own, shall I? So I got a booking a little while ago. They said, phone rang. He said, can you come up and do a show for us? And I said, well, yeah, be a bit more specific. Where are you? It's somewhere right up the country. I said, who are you? He said, we're the Deaf Club. I said, sorry? He said, we're the Deaf Club. I said, well, I don't want to be sort of stupid about this, but I thought the whole idea of stand-up comedy worked on the spoken word. Oh, no, he said, we've got a chap who will sign for you. I said, all right, okay, fair enough. So I tramped all the way up there, got there, and he said, right, he said, you'll be on after the bingo. I said, again, how do you do it? He said, well, we've got a machine that shows the lights up and the bloke signs it, be all right. Showed me to the dressing room, and I said, what a word about the dressing room. He said, what about it? I said, I'd like one. He said, you've got the star dressing room. I said, I know, I've seen the buggers through the hole in the roof. Anyway, it came a bit time to go on. And I saw the chap, I said, you done signing before? He said, oh yeah. He said, I used to work for Tony Hancock. I said, oh right, okay. I said, you're right about doing it? He said, yeah. He said, I'll stand at the corner of the stage, you tell the gags and I'll sign them. So I went on, I gave him the first one, he's signing away, finished the gag. I got bloody applause and the laughter was bloody great. I thought, doing well here, lad. Give him another one, and all the feedback, this is brilliant. I threw everything at him, all the jokes, all the rough ones, and I was getting belters. I thought, this is, God, what a night. Well, I came off, we got backstage, I said to the chap, so I've got to shake your hand, mate. I said, that was the best night ever. He said, oh no, you were crap, I was telling my own jokes. But anyway, right, are we ready for the first act?